Greetings, and welcome once again to Creepy Ghoul Vision. I am Creepy Ghoul, your host. Thank you for tuning in once again. No word of a lie. I threw up my Burger King breakfast this morning. With that being said, happy daylight savings time to you. Which is probably why I threw up my Burger King breakfast this morning. Because that shit never happens. Guys, I've got a crazy record and CD update. No cassettes for you. Of some extreme shit, man. We're talking some extreme metal here. Black metal, death metal. I don't even remember what else, man, but it's all extreme. So let's get to it. The sounds that you are going to be listening to in the background is that of the new, just came out, Shadow Wolf LP, or not LP, full length, I should say. I believe it's his first full length. From the Chars of Nihilism, there's Shadow Wolf. One-man band, 110% underground. I got my promo advance copy from Vlad himself. And these are just the samples of the cover and insert of the new upcoming CD. Put out on Wolfmont Production out of Germany. An underground black metal label. There's the info right there. If you like what you hear, just grab the CD. Old school, raw, primitive, dark, one-man band black metal. Okay, let's get to it. So we got a pile here from Hells, and we also got a pile here from Nuclear. So let's check it out. And I love it when Hells throws in their signature stickers. There we go, right there. They just got them back in a little while ago. The old school, the classic stickers. Love it. Check it out. So nowadays, I'm not in the whatever you want to call it, of buying buttons, pins, or patches anymore, because a lot of my jackets are full, well, defined full, and I've got like bags and bags of patches and buttons. But Hells on the update had this one here, and well, really had to have it right there. There we go. Burning Leather. Horathon 66-04, rest in peace. There we go, right there. Nice patch. Even if I never put it on anything, still, it's like a really nice, high quality patch right there of Horathon. Old school. Now, who says? Like, I read interviews and stuff like that, and I don't know, man. Was he a Kronos copycat or ripoff? I wouldn't say copycat or ripoff, but I know he was heavily influenced. Everybody knows he was heavily influenced by Venom. He denies it, but it's as clear as day, man. Just look at old photographs and whatnot. It's freaking Kronos. Kronos did this shit first. Alright, let's get to it. Check it out. A record, an album that's been on my list forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And ever. At one point, well, it still is. At one point, this was really hard to find. It still is hard to find. But on a Hell's Headbangers update, I finally got the Necromantia album, Crossing the Fiery Path. There we go, right there. Now, kudos to Osmos Productions for putting this out, and amongst many other rare releases, all of a sudden, they're really pushing these albums out. like all the early Marduk stuff and whatnot, reissuing it, paying full respect to the artwork and the recording as well. This, I got the CD way back in the day, man, like probably back in the 90s, but, and that was a special order, I believe, but, like, I've been searching for the LP for ages now. Finally got it. Nuclear War Now had it. I had it in my wish list, but the Nuclear War Now website went, well, it didn't go down. They were just updating it for almost like a month now, several weeks. And lo and behold, Hell's Headbangers had it, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to scoop it up right now while the getting's good. Necromantia, I do like Necromantia. I don't like a lot of their stuff. I mean, I do. The one before this, the release before this, was the Necromantia Verathron split, which, to be quite honest with you, I like both bands. I did not like this release at all. I think I probably like the Verathron stuff more than the Necromantia stuff, but I really didn't like the release at all, to be honest. If I see it out there for a decent price, I would probably get it just because of the rarity and for collection purposes and whatnot. I admit that, but not a fan of it. Crossing the Fiery Path is amazing. The one that came after this, I believe, Scarlet Witching Metal, was okay, not bad. Not bad. I would probably get my hands on that as well. Very raw. Very raw. There we go. Crossing the Fiery Path. Finally got it, man. Osmos Records. Is it Osmos or Osmosis? It's probably Osmos. I heard some of the Marduk guys in an interview say Osmosis, but it's Osmos. Here we go. Crossing the Fiery Path by Necromantia. Essential Greek black metal, at least this first album right here. The demos were not bad, too. I missed out on this a couple of years ago at our local record show I went to. Dude had this, and I was looking at it. It had a $100 price tag on it, brand new. And I mean, rightfully, I mean, it is worth like $100, no question about it. I circled back, as you normally do at the record shows, and of course it was gone, so I missed out on it all these years. I was so close to ordering this thing on Discogs, but like Hell's Headbangers, man, had an update, and I was like, you gotta be kidding, really? So I snagged this one up. The limitation on this is the gray version. So the gray version, the gray pressing of it, the limitation is 200 copies. I believe the black is 500, there's a red swirl of 200, and another color of 200 as well. Something like that. I mean, the limitation was probably 1,000 of these things. But yeah, Disrupt is one of my favorite crust punk bands from the old days. This is pretty much the entire discography in a very extremely unusual but effective box set. It spans over 3 records, all the splits, the albums. Yeah, really good. Relapse Records put this out. No surprise there at all. There it is right there. And I've been wanting to get my hands on this for quite some time now. Finally glad I did. At a really good price through Hell's Headbangers, definitely. I was shocked, man. There we go. One of the greatest crust punk bands ever. Disrupt. I own like a good portion of their original discography, but I mean, it's got it all here over like 3 LPs. Awesome. This thing's heavy. Alright, so that was from Hell's Headbangers, so let's get on to some Nuclear War Now stuff, shall we? Okay, so yeah, Nuclear War Now. For a while there, their website was being updated for a good several weeks. I'd say a good like 3 weeks or so. I was wondering when these guys were going to come back online, because I had like my not my wish list, which they now have, but my shopping cart filled with a bunch of goodies. And I was like, oh, damn. But Hell's Headbangers had a few items, 1 or 2 items that I had in there, so I just got it through them in the meantime, because I wasn't sure when Nuclear War Now was going to get back up. Sure enough, after about 3-4 weeks, almost a month, getting back up, the website, like, it's not what I expected at all, man. The website actually looks like shit. But he sent, I don't want to say his name because I'll pronounce it wrong, but you know who I'm talking about. He sent out an email saying that they're in the midst of, like, working out the bugs on the new website, and, you know, so it's business as usual. They're just working out the bugs and stuff like that, the shipping, the way the website looks. Right now, if you go to the website, it looks like shit, actually, really. The old website was so much better. But anyhow, I did place an order from Nuclear War, from before they went down, and I got a couple packages here that came in over the last little while. So let's get to it. From Brazil, Evil. At one point, I should say still is, a lot of Evil stuff's hard to get, especially the early stuff. Here's some really early stuff. This is like first release stuff right here. Pretty much. This is the official reissue release of Revenge of Iron and Thunder album. There we go. Put out on, I can't freaking read that shit, but check it out, you might know it. Now, I got this one. What's so special about this one? Number one, it's early Evil. I love early Evil. The early Evil is, if you don't have trained ears to black metal, to raw, underground, old school black metal, then don't bother. What do they used to call it? The air conditioner on in the background, black metal type of thing? I don't know. But you need trained ears to listen to this stuff because it's very fuzzy, just very, very almost unlistenable, but listenable to those who have trained ears, like myself. But what's so special about this release here, what got me, was not only does it have the Revenge of Iron and Thunder album, but it also has the tracks from the split with Moonblood, one of my favorite influential black metal bands of all time, Moonblood. Warlock Moon, the band I was in, was heavily influenced by Moonblood. Definitely. There we go, right there. So it's got the Moonblood tracks on here as well from the split. Awesome. Fucking A. So you probably saw in one of my previous videos, the Bulldozer digibook of Day of Wrath and Fallen Angel and the demo and stuff like that. But here it is right here. Here it is right here. The Final Separation digibook. Now, a lot of people out there have problems with digipacks, and I'm not sure why, but this one, I really wanted to go with my Day of Wrath digibook. This one is plain and simple, right to the point. It just has the album on it, but it's got quite an extensive booklet. I haven't opened this one actually yet, but I will. It just has the Final Separation album on it, and just a really, really nice booklet inside, which is mainly why I got it, really. You need not any more Bulldozer other than these two digibooks right here, man. This is it right here. Bulldozer, Italy's answer to Motorhead. There we go. Almost out of Evan Williams, straight up Kentucky bourbon. Hold on. Pour myself another drink here. I like drinking and talking about music at the same time and stuff. The poor man's Jack Daniels. Alright, so, well, some more nuclear war now stuff here. So, here we go, check it out. I snagged this up, it was only $5. There we go right there, the big Abigail poster. Now, I prefer Abigail when they were, well, when he was doing the black metal project. The street metal stuff is good too, you know, no problem there, but for me, this is Abigail black metal. One-man band black metal, right here. One of the first black metal bands I probably ever heard was Abigail and Barbatos. Yeah, off a cassette compilation back in the day. And it always stuck with me. From Nuclear War, I scooped up a couple more of these Sabbath posters right here. They still have some of these. They're free with certain limitations. I just threw a couple in my cart while the getting was good. I mean, it's a really, 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 really cool poster, and it's quite exclusive to the label as well. So I think in the weeks and months to come, and the years, there's going to be something really extremely special about that poster. I may even get it framed as well. Yeah. Seriously. Anyhow. Yeah, didn't have it. Have it on CD, didn't have it on LP. There we go right there. Now, I don't know, do you want to call this an overrated album or not? Overrated's not even the word. It's just controversial's not even the word. It's just that they made such a big deal out of this album. They really did. And you know what I'm talking about too. Back in the day, what was the story? There was like a certain mix of this album that didn't see the light of day. Then it was mixed properly or some shit. Then it was released again. But anyhow, I think this is a great album. There's no question about it. It's a great death metal album. However, you know, both mixes have seen the light of day now. So let's just call it. Let's just shut the fuck up, okay, and enjoy the album. Simple as that, right? Master. One of the absolute most mystical album covers in the entire history of black metal. This has got to be it right here. By the Oracle. Now this got me. Knew nothing about this project right here. Was really attracted to it just by the cover alone because it's absolutely mystical, that levitation. I don't know how he did that. Anyhow. So I listened to this gem online and I was just like, wow, yeah. Yeah. I love the new Beherit. There's no question about it. The new Beherit, minimalistic beyond belief, but quite effective. You did a really great job on it. If you like noise, if you like atmosphere, especially atmosphere, then you need to check this out, man. The project is called The Oracle. The album is called Hypogeum, if I'm pronouncing that properly. Now, I had to look that word up, okay? And it means underground. And I can't remember what language. But anyhow, look at that. One of the most mystical album covers of all time. Would you agree? Comments below. Now, I love Onslaught. Power from hell. And the Force. That's it. But I did not know that Onslaught was a punk rock band, a hardcore punk rock band back in the day. I did not know that. Coming from a punk rock background, I did not know that. Here is the Onslaught, released from way before Power from Hell. It's called Shadow of Death. Shadow of Death. How original. No, but anyhow, for back then. Surprisingly enough, this is weird. Back on Black. Back on Black, of all labels, put this out. I never ever would have expected that. This is their, I wouldn't call it an album, but more like a demo before Power from Hell. Before they were a thrash metal band here. This is their punk rock days right here. I listened to a bit of this online. It was very extremely reminiscent of Broken Bones, the Varukers, Discharge, that type of UK punk rock from that era, definitely. And there's the sticker right there, if you can see it. Colored vinyl, color may vary, limited edition. I fucking hate the word vinyl. Don't you ever use it. Back in the 80s, I don't even remember us using the word vinyl. They were called records, they were called LPs, wax. Yeah, vinyl's this whole new thing, new word, this millennial comeback thing. And I try to stay as far away from it as possible. But anyhow, Onslaught. Check this out, man. I'm telling you. It's borderline crossover, but it's hardcore punk rock. And they do it damn good, man. I did not know about this at all. And there was a release on Nuclear War Now several months ago of an Onslaught bootleg of their punk rock days demos. It was a little bit pricey. I didn't want to drop the dough, so I passed out on it. Anyhow, but yeah, really happy to have this. I'm gonna pop this open probably today, give it a spin. Okay. Oh man, are you guys getting tired or what? Okay, so you have World Downfall. This is the only other thing you need. Okay? So, before the Downfall, complete demos, live and unreleased tracks, 87 to 89. By now, you probably have World Downfall on any format. Maybe not cassette. It's pretty hard to get, but at least on CD, at least on LP. This is all you need right here. This has got everything else on it right here that they ever did, man. I had to scoop this one up. I probably have this one on various LPs and on CDs type of thing, but to have it all in one collection by such a great freaking death metal thrash band is just, yeah. There we go right there. It's got the split with Nausea, which is phenomenal actually. Nausea is just amazing. Nausea from LA, that is. 87, 88, 89. This is it right here. And it actually comes with a bonus CD in here of some live shit that they did. I guess they couldn't fit it on another LP or whatever, or they didn't want to press another LP, who knows. But anyways, this release comes with a bonus CD. And different color variants. I just so happened to gotten the red one. There's a green one. I think there's a yellow one. But anyhow, I got what was available, and this is it right here. I got it before it was gone, while the getting was good. Great freaking band, man. Too bad about what happened to these guys. You know, if you watch that documentary, what's it called? Get Thrashed, I think it was called. Yeah, check it out. A bit of a story on these guys. Terrorizer. great band, man. Essential. Get this one before the downfall. Definitely. How you guys liking this new Nihilism album? It's good shit. I did some session drumming for him at one point. Another one that's been on my list for many years now is the first Samel album. The demos are amazing. The first album is freaking phenomenal. Sludgy, doomy, death metal, man, at its finest. The first two albums are absolutely essential. I still need the second album. I just can't remember what it's called right now, but I need that second album. I have the first and second on a split CD, official split CD, but it's really nice to have this one on LP, man. Blood Ritual, first freaking Samel album. Here it is right there. Who put this one out? Osmos. Osmos Productions put this one out. No surprise there, man. If you like your death metal, old school, dark, doomy, and sludgy, check out Samel's Blood Ritual. You all know it. First two albums, second albums. I like the first. I like the first album a pinch better than the second, but I got to get my hands on that second album. Then. Yeah, on LP, definitely. Great album. I was shocked. I was looking for this for years, man. And Nuclear War Now. You never know with Nuclear War Now. Even Hell's. Holy crap, man. Wow. All right. Some UFO metal. Atomcraft. This is an original, actually, from Neat Records. I scooped this one up at Nuclear War Now. Every now and again, they'll throw in like some originals type of thing in various conditions and whatnot. But Atomcraft, I'm trying to collect like pretty much everything they ever put out because I really like this band. Except for the later stuff, but I mean the early stuff from the 80s, yeah, definitely. Here is the Queen of Death EP, I believe, yep. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tracks type of thing. A buddy of mine got this a few years back at the metal shop down here in Toronto when the metal shop was still around. And yeah, I could have grabbed this, but he got it first, so that's just how it is. But yeah, great release by Atomcraft. UFO metal, if that's what you want to call them. Speaking of which, Agent Steel, I just discovered that Agent Steel put out a brand new album with John back with his version of Agent Steel. I listened to a bit of it online, and I don't know. John's voice is phenomenal, but musically, I just wasn't really into it, so I probably won't be getting that album. I don't know, man. New Agent Steel, not the same. But anyhow. So. Pure hell. When I listen to this, man, I heard the Pistols. I freaking heard the Pistols. This was from 1974. I believe it was from 74. Yeah, the year I was born. 74. Okay. Back then they were calling this garage rock, which some would call punk rock back then. Garage punk. But pure hell. Between them and what's that band called? Death or something like that. Calling these like the first black, like punk rockers. Punk rock. The album's called Noise Addiction. This is a wicked fucking album. I gotta tell you right now, man. I'm telling you. Oh, sorry. 1978 recordings by the first black punk band called Sorry, it's the whiskey. Let me start over. Pure Hell, 1978 recordings by the first black punk band, cited by Bad Brains as an early influence. Official release taken. Oh, sorry, this music stinks like pure hell. 180 gram VINYL. Anyhow, sorry, my mistake. I'm thinking about the other band from 1974, the year I was born, but not these guys. But you know what? I listened to this, I heard the fucking Pistols. This is a great freaking album by these guys, man. Listen to it. Almost every track delivers. This is really good stuff right here. I'm telling you. Now, for the Holy Grail. One of the Holy Grails in my record collection right freaking now. I gotta calm down. I'm getting excited. This release has been on my list for many, many, many moons now. I couldn't believe it when I saw some Nuclear War Now update. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. I know. You're frozen in shock as I was, aren't you? Acid. Live in Belgium. 84. Look at that. This has got to be the hottest cover in heavy metal history. Look at Kate. There she is right there. This is the picture disc version of Live in Belgium. I still can't believe I'm holding this, man. This is like a holy grail for me right now in the old collection. Right here. I really gotta open this to show you guys, man. I'm telling you, because this one does not come around often or at all. And it needs to be seriously showcased. So first of all, let's look at the gatefold. There's the gatefold. Was there an insert? There was no insert inside, but it comes with the poster. Check this out. Oh man, I wish I was one of those guys that put up my posters, but no, it stays with the album. Some live shots from that show in Belgium. Beautiful poster. Oh, it smells so good. And there is the picture. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take it right out of the sleeve. I'm going to show you guys this first. There's the inner insert right there of the band. There's the back. Some live shots from the actual show. And the ticket, probably from the show, or the flyer. What is it? Yeah, there you go. But look at this disc, and I will play it just once. Look at Kate. The hottest chick in metal history right there. Talk about being in the right place at the right time. The universe has provided for me once again. This Acid album, Live in Belgium 84. Man, this has been sought after for a very long time. Again, a holy grail in my record collection. Definitely. Very rare, very hard to find album on any format, and you know it. Yeah, so there we go, guys. That was the Extreme metal update this time around. I'm all out of whiskey there in the glass, so I guess this video's over. So if you like the video, give me a couple thumbs up, will you? Like, share, and subscribe. Spread this weirdness. And speaking of weirdness, stay weird. Hope you enjoyed the video. We'll see you on the next one. Happy daylight savings time. I'm all fucked up.